Oh, so you fell out with him?
Not really. These.
Well, actually, I'll hold the pictures again. Oh, does the video look okay in here? Oh.
These are really big heads here, you know.
Wow. Huh. Well, these are the nice ones.
Yeah, these are the best ones.
Here. That's it. Oh, we'll put that right here.
That would have to be one of the biggest heads right there.
What's this? I mean, what goes into raising those? What do you have to do? What makes a?
Take this black seeds and put them in the ground.
Oh,
Here.
how do you get them out of there? Do the birds eat them?
Hold your hand out.
Oh. That's how that works. So those are the seeds.
Those black seeds, yeah.
Well, let's take some of those seeds with us to Japan.
Oh yeah, here, take some.
Yeah, put them in there. Maybe I'll raise some of those coxcombs over there in Japan.
Well, you could.
Introduce them to the Japanese people.
Well, they probably
We will introduce the famous coxcomb to the people of Japan.
Yeah, make sure you call them giant coxcomb. That'd be enough. That should populate the whole Japanese area right there.
Really? Well, then I'll have to put that in.
Well, I think there's a jar in the house.
Right, but just for now, I will put it in a bag or something.
Here, what about that little cap?
Yep, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Actually, these flowers, if you had, these right here should be in more of a,
Museum?
humidity controlled room, see?
Right.
And then that way they'll stay better. But you get
Well,
high moisture out here and they do that.
Couldn't you take them upstairs and use one of those rooms upstairs temporarily, or?
You could do that, yeah, that would be, if you really wanna keep them, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, Grandma Haynes used to stand. You used to have when you were washing the milkers, you would stand right there. Grandma Haynes used to stand right there and wash the.
Now these bed springs, I don't know what I'm keeping them for, but I gotta get rid of them.
Hey, we were thinking that last night when we were on the bed springs. Why those bed springs upstairs are funny because that bed actually moves in all directions.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad bed.
It does. It's really a funny bed.
Yeah, it is.
Because you feel like you're gonna like roll out of it, but you don't.
I took that.
You kind of wish you would. Here, come here. I wanna go over to that place where the. You cut your. Where'd you lose your fingers in here? So here's where the radio was we milked cows in here, and the radio was always here. And I always talk about that radio, is that white radio.
That you listen to
As the radio that
KUNI.
changed my life, because I would always be listening to some kind of sort of fool music or something that was kind of, I liked it. But
You know what Gaither said?
what did Bill Gaither say?
Bill Gaither said, he said that cow barn changed my life too, the radio. I heard in the cow barn.
Well, I heard Garrison Keeler out here for the first time in my life too.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, well, look here. Look at what we got here. Pheasant feather. Now what happened here?
Well, I was coming, I climbed up here, like this right here.
Oh.
I was up on this, and of course, you know, being a guy, I jumped all the way from here down to the floor.
That's all the further you jump is just 2
I
feet.
jumped that far. And I caught this finger right there.
On this actual ladder?
On this ladder. Yeah, caught it right there.
Your wedding ring, right?
Yeah, and I took my wedding ring and caught it right on there and ripped it right off. And if I would have just ground that off, you know, if I wouldn't have...
Well, I mean, how would you know Yeah.
But it was a perfect edge to
Wow.
catch a ring on. See?
Wow.
Man. In fact, you can
Let's
see
see that.
You can see how perfect.
Oh,
Oh,
you
yeah.
caught your ring
Caught your ring
in
right
that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Right on that. But then the funny part of it is I had a glove on there too.
So you caught it under your ring was under your glove.
Yeah. I had the glove on. But now I should have just rounded that off, but I was in kind of a hurry when I made this thing. Because I wanted to make a ladder so I could climb up on the ring.
No, what's the story about your finger that they never found the finger? Is that true?
Well, I left the finger was in my glove. I picked my glove up and I took it and
Where'd you put your glove?
I took it in the house and Grandma took it and threw it out in this field out here.
Oh, she threw your finger out
She
there.
tossed it out there. She'd always throw stuff out there anyway, like food.
And you know, it's not something you would know.
Potato peeling she'd throw out.
I mean, that's not something you would be prepared for. You wouldn't say, well, where do you usually throw your fingers? You know what I mean? You wouldn't necessarily have a place to throw fingers, or you wouldn't know what to do with a finger. You think, well, you throw it out.
Well, I really should have supposed to take it. I should have took it with me.
That's the story. The doctor said, where's your finger? You said, well, we threw that out.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, what I'm thinking of doing in this barn here.
Look, I walked down here, and that deer head just popped up in
Oh
my
yeah,
face.
that's creepy.
When did he put that up there?
Is that like instead of the tennis ball?
Oh, it's not that old. It's not rot. It's still wet.
Yeah, there's blood dripping out of his nostrils there.
He
Grody.
just put that up there as far as I know.
Yeah.
So he's gonna let that dry. And put it, and make a
Kinda
head
have
for a
a-
wall.
Mount it, as they
You
say.
can put eyes in it.
6-point buck, 7-point. You count these little points?
Did
I don't
he,
know. I don't know. There's probably a word for those.
What's that paper on there? Is that something he bought? Or?
I think that's the license. It's date of kill, it says, and then it says,
Iggy wants to get at that.
oh, the date of the kill was December 9th.
Is there deer hunting season down here still?
Must be.
It's over in Minnesota. I know that. It's only November.
It says
Maybe not.
here. Yeah, there it is. I don't think that's how you prepare a head, though. I think you're supposed to strip it out.
See, Travis is doing, look what he's doing here.
Well, I'm gonna tell him I'm sorry about the way I talk. I don't.
He's gonna make this thing.
Hey! He has become interested in that.
Yeah, he was jumping up. Look, maybe he'll do it again. I got him on video doing it. Let me see it.
Get a, I mean, that's, get a still of that. Boy, that's.
Iggy, go away.
Wonder how you like this sword.
How you light it?
Yeah.
Don't light it.
Match or something.
No, it's this right here. It's a striker.
Oh, that deal. Oh, here. Okay.
No, don't.
I
No,
thought maybe light it up, see what it was.
I wouldn't mess with it. I mean, it just seems like it is.
Battery's running low again.